What's up, guys? How are you? Welcome into a Wednesday morning episode of the Daily Juice podcast with me, Matt Perrault at Sports Talk Matt. To follow me across all socials. This pod always being brought to you by our friends at omahasteaks.com with the semi-annual sale going on right now. Promo code JUICE gets $30 off the already 50% off you're getting with the semi-annual sale at omahasteaks.com. All backed by their 100% money-back guarantee. Go check out all the great deals with their semi-annual sale going on right now at omahasteaks.com. All right, so betting is a pain in the neck. You know, you go 5-0, you hit 5 straight one-unit bets, and then you turn around and you miss all 3 bets in baseball. This is the grind of Major League Baseball, but here's how it's kind of going to go. Wednesday will be an all baseball day, but tomorrow obviously will not. Tomorrow will be college football and NFL football on a Thursday, even though the games are horrific. We'll get into it tomorrow for the podcast. Friday will be college football. Saturday will be college football. Sunday will be NFL football. And then Monday will come back to baseball. The Diamondbacks won game 1, okay? So that's good news for us because we have the plus 154 bet going on the D-backs to win the series. We're going to watch this a little bit and see how it plays out. And if the Brewers win today, there's a game 3. We might get involved. I'm very hesitant to get involved with this game because of what we got riding with both the D-backs and the Brewers with the 21-1 bet. So I don't want to get in the way of the half a unit profit that we could be making here if the D-backs win today. It is Zach Gallen. Zach Gallen owns the Brewers. He's 2-0 with an 0.64 ERA, a 133 opposing batting average, and he beat him back on June 21st, beat him 5-1. He went 7, gave up 1 earned run in Milwaukee. So even though his road ERA is not very good, he's pitched very well in this ballpark. And look, they use their bullpen a lot. The Diamondbacks need Zach Gallen to go deep here. And they faced the best 2 pitchers for the Brewers yesterday, and they scored on both of them. And they won the game 6-3. The game went over. So I don't know what I'm doing yet. I might go first 5. I might go game over. I don't know yet. I've got 2 bets I'm going to give you here. That's the bet I don't know about. But hopefully the hedging situation makes sense to you now because now we're dealing with a lot less plus money. But, I mean, I haven't seen the latest price here. Let's see if is the latest price out for this. I have to go check out the price. I haven't seen the price yet for... I just know the Diamondbacks aren't going to be plus 154. Okay, we have the best price, and they're going to be favorites to win the series, most likely. You know, in 1 game of the next 2 for them to advance. Winning game 1 in a best of 3 is absolutely massive, completely and totally massive. So I will put something in the Discord channel, bettingpros.com/chat, to figure out what I'm doing here. Either I'm betting that game, or I will bet. I don't know. There's a couple of plays I'm looking at. There's a couple of things I'm thinking about for tomorrow that I'm not entirely comfortable with. I haven't bet yet because the 2 bets I have made, I like a lot. And I think there's real value on them. And I might just hold with 2, but I might have 3. I mean, I'll probably have 3. Just given normally what I look at, I may have 3. It just depends. I have a Rays bet I'm going to give you. I have a Phillies Marlins bet I want to give you. I lean towards the Twins to win and wrap their series up with Toronto. I thought they had to win. I thought Toronto had to win that game. Gray going for the Twins is monster. So I don't know. I do kind of lean towards Minnesota, so maybe I might jump in on that. I don't know. I'll have a third bet for you guys. Let's talk about the bets I have made. It is Zach Eflin day at home for the Tampa Bay Rays. Man alive, the Rangers are in real trouble. They got to throw Nathan Eovaldi. They're a mess. The way that they backed their way into the playoffs, just not the way you want to go in. And I mean, you know, they got the win yesterday, okay? Huge to get that win yesterday. But I don't like the way their pitching staff is set up today. And I think the Rays are going to win this game. I just don't want to lay the minus 150 price on it. I can go first 5 instead. Zach Eflin has a 3.30 ERA at home, 11-4 on the year, 238 opposing batting average. He has not faced Texas yet this season, however, but 8 straight starts for him. He's gone 5 innings or more, with the team going 7-1 in those starts. Since the return for Nathan Eovaldi. He has gone 20 in the third innings and given up 21 earned runs and 7 home runs since coming off the IL. Not great. 3.56 overall ERA on the road, 6-2, but he's never gone more than 5 innings he's only gone 5 innings in 2 times this year since coming back. 3 1/3, he's gone 2 times on the road for the 2 road starts. So how long will Nathan Eovaldi really go? And then you're going to go into the bullpen for the Rangers, which is not good. Now, look, Chapman pitched very well yesterday. The bullpen came in, looked pretty good for the Rangers. But once you get in some different arms, you got guys coming in the middle innings, that's really bad. Like 3rd or 4th or 5th inning, that's really bad. I feel like the Rays are going to have their hitting shoes on here early to tee off on Eovaldi, and Eflin's just so dynamic at home. It's minus 138. I got this at FanDuel last night. First 5, money line, meaning if it's tied after 5, our bet pushes. Okay, not the 3-way. If it's tied after 5, we push. Minus 138, Tampa, at home, Zach Eflin on the mound, first 5, money line. Just be winning after 5 innings, halfway through. FanDuel's got this for you with the Rays. First 5, minus 138. 1.38 units down on that. Second bet. Phillies and the Marlins. FanDuel, at the time of taping, I posted this in the Discord channel. FanDuel was the only book to have a number of 8.5. Everybody else is at 8. This number opened up at 7.5, went up to 8, up to 8.5. Maybe we're going over on this, but I'm going under. And look at maybe I was dead wrong with the over yesterday play. I had 1 over and 2 money lines. Missed both money lines. Missed the over. Maybe I'm going to be wrong about the Rays, and I'm going to be wrong about this. This is just the way baseball betting goes when it comes to me. I'm not guaranteeing anything, okay? I don't like betting baseball for this reason, because you go into it, you can do all the research, you can find your way, and then nothing goes the way that you think it's going to go. It's the most frustrating grind sport to bet. But I'm not betting college football tonight. There's just the teams are awful. The games are horrendous. I know more about pitching in baseball than I do about what's happening on college football for this coming, for tonight. So I'm looking for angles. FanDuel was at 8.5. Now, there might be some books that will go to 8.5, but I think we might go back down. I mean, some books like DraftKings is at 8, minus 115 to the over. Some places offshore are 8, minus 115 to the under. You've got some 8 flats. Caesars at 8 flat. South Point 8 flat. Circa's at 7.5 at minus 120. Do you want to bet over there? You could actually arb this if you want. I've got 8.5 for FanDuel. You can bet, and I bet under 8.5. You can bet over 7.5 at Circa if you can get access to that. So if it falls 8, you win both bets. You can do that if you want. Just different ways of playing it if you want. But the Marlins are 44, 35, and 1 to the under on the road this year. And it's Braxton Garrett, who was a 2.85 ERA, 6-3 on the road with a 2.24 ERA. He pitched well on the road at the end of the year as well. The Phillies at home, they're actually an under team, I guess a flat, 37, 36, and 8 to the under this year, so kind of flat. But Nola, 3.29 ERA, 6-3 record with a 2.12 ERA. I think under 8.5. I think the Marlins aren't going to score a lot of runs here. And if Nola's great and that bullpen comes in and pitches the way they pitched last night, that atmosphere is so difficult for these baby Marlins. I underestimated the Phillies. I underestimated the Phillies' abilities, and I underestimated just what they look like at home. It's a really hard place to play in the playoffs. I forgot about that last night. I didn't take that into nearly account into my handicap as much as I should have. I think the Phillies do win the game, but I'm going to take the under, because if the Marlins do win the game, it's a 3-2 baseball game. Okay, it's just a grinder of a game. Under 8.5 at minus 120 for 1.2 units. Like I said, you can try to arb this if you want with Circa, who's at 7.5. But I think there's a good chance this game will stay under. Kind of surprised. The first move, if you think Circa is a sharp book, opened at 8. First move was to the under at 7.5. So to give you an idea, with Braxton Garrett on the mound and the fact that the Marlins offense is not that potent right now, we're going under 8.5. 1.2 units down. Okay. So I will have a third bet in the Discord channel, most likely, but you got to be in there. bettingpros.com/chat to get access to it. First five Rays money line, first five at -138 for 1.38 units. FanDuel had that here tonight. And we're going under 8.5 for the game for the Marlins and the Phillies at -120 for 1.2 units to jump in with that. All right, more to come in the Discord channel later today, but for now, those are the two bets going on a Wednesday. Mine is Matt Perrault. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on socials at Sports Talk Matt. Each and every single morning, the Daily Juice podcast always being brought to you by OmahaSteaks.com.